Hello viewers, welcome to Core for Any online maintenance and service app inside. Today we need to start here the SwiftUI UI. We need to develop here. First of all, today we need to integrate here the common class how to manage here. Need to only set here. I have already put this here the font folders and to give this here the two fonts Roboto bolts and Roboto regulars fonts. We need to set here and also need to configure this here the info list here the font providers and to give this here the both files extensions with names need to set here and also need to all image assets needed need to put here copy inside the flutters and to paste here and to set here the scales as a single scales need to set here. Now first of all need to making here the folder structures. We need to creating here the new groups and to give this here the name as a commons and to write down here the commons means the globals ex- extensions need to write down here and common after need to create here the view creates here the view folders then after need to create here the view models and then after need to create here the UI common and one more things folders we need to need this here the model folders and like this we need to creating here the folders. Now first of all we need to go inside the common UI and to configure this here's new files and to select this here the shift UI files and to give this here the name UI extensions. Inside first of all making here the color extensions we need to develop here and also need to set this here the fonts need to configure first of all we need to need this here the enum and we need to give this here the name roboto and as set here the string. Now we need to set here the case. First one is the regular and second one is the bold. Like this we need to declare here the fonts and now need to set double quotes inside the roboto dash bold like this regulars need to write down here regular here no need this we are the hide only editors. Another case for the bold need to write down here the bold and need to set here bold like this creating here the font's name and then after need to create here the extensions for the font need to write down here the static functions custom font inside now need to give this here the font and need to give this here the types roboto then after need to set this here the font size parameters need to configures need to pass here the cg float and need to return here the font. Now need to write down here the custom font need to give this here the name font dot row value and to font size as a need to give this here the font size parameters need to pass here. Now needs here the some screen related so need to screen width, screen height, screen width percentage, height percentage, top edge, bottom edge. Like this need to creating here the common widgets need to use here. That's why I need to use this here the one commons extension methods need to develop here. Now need to go inside the CG plots and we need to write here the something static where screen size is equal to width set here the double and we need to set here the returns UI screen main bounds and to give this here size dot width like this. Then after need to same as we need to create here the for width to height. Now need to write down here the height. Now we need to width percentage now need to set here. Need to change here the variables width percentage and to pass this here the value brackets inside, and where to need to write down here the function, and we need to pass this here the parameters where dot double percentage value, and now need to parsing here the screen width multiply by percentage value like this. Need to calling for the percentage. If you need to how to work this years, if your screen size here the 375, then need to needs here the 50% need to set here the 0.5, then to give this here the 50% screen width you need to return here like this returning here. Now need to set here same as height percentage need to calculate here, need to set here screen height like this. Now here the most important parts need to needs here top edge and bottom edge. You need to many times need to use here the F bars as well as need to bottoms inside the some safe area need to need this here this value. That's why need to write down here static where top edge need to top inset need to set here is equal to double, and now need to return here if let key window is equal to need to UI applications dot share dot key window like this get, then to returning this here the key window dots need to get this here the safe area indexed to top like this. Need to get here the top indexed. If not gets, then to returns here the 0 like this. Need to returning here same as now need to create here the bottom edge, and now need to write down here top to replace here the bottom. Then after need to same as need to get this here the horizontal insets and vertical inset two variables need to needs copy here. Now need to paste this here and to change this here horizontal insets, and now we need to set here the left and right plus right like this horizontals, and same as now need to get here the verticals need to set here vertical, set here top and bottom like this configures here. This is for here like this configures. Now another most important extensions we need to needs here need to set here for the give this here the corner radius UI. You need to set here for the UI. Need to write down here one common functions view, and to write down here the functions, and we need to set here corner radius, and now need to pass here the underscores radius CG plot, and after corner need to UI rect corners need to pass here and to return here some view like here. Now we need to creates here first of all the corner radius. You need to configure here, need to develop here the shape, need to create here the structures, need to write down here the corner, radius corner, set here the shape, and now we need to where variables radius is equal to cg plot is equal to infinity, where same as need to corner UI rect corners is equal to all corners. Now need to write down here the init functions, need to path, we need to set here in rect cg path, and to return this here the path. Now let path is equal to write down here UI browser path, set here the round rect by corners, we need to set here the rect. Now need to set here the corners and need to set here the radius as a size. Width and heights need to give this here the radius like this here, and to returning this here the path. Return path, and you need to set here the path.cg path like this sets here, and to returning this here. Now need to call here for these corners, need to set here the clip shape, and we need to pass here the corner radius, and we need to set here the radius as a radius and corners as a corners like this configure. So need to needs here, we need to fix this here, need to cut this value steers and to clean this ears like this. Write down here the functions, and to calling for the view corner radius, we need to common functions, we need to write down here. Then after we need to creating here the another things, we need to develop here the theme colors settings, need to write down here the color extensions inside. Now another extensions class, we need to write down here the extensions dot color like here. First of all, need to write down here the some init call functions, we need to get here. I have copy and paste. You need to push the screens and to write down like this similar. If you get here the mistake and to not working, first of all need to use this copy and paste your system. Then after we need to write down here one by one all colors, we need to setting here. First of all now need to setting here the static where primary app colors. Primary color directly not workers because we need to predefine keywords inside the Xcode. That's why not use this here the direct primary. Need to return this here the colors as a color, and to call this here the hexa color, and to pass this here the color codes FFD700 like this. We need to set primary colors. Then after we need to set here the secondary colors, and now need to set here secondary colors. Then after primary text colors, now need to set here the primary text colors. Then after secondary text colors, need to set here 878787. Then after need to set here the title color. Then after need to set here the placeholder colors. This is the importance every text fields and another use this here the for a airpo like this. This is color code airpo. Then need to create here the chat bg color 1 and chat color bg 2. Chat bg text and another text bg and to set this here the 2. Like this we need to configure for the colorings. We need to setting here. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.